Our next guest is the founder of the online network that is focused on the young, progressive Black audience who seek a truer reflection of their modern culture.
That was a mouthful.
Yes.
I like it.
Right.
Here with more on the network's new programming is Numa, Perrier of Black and SexyTV.com. It was so sexy I couldn't even say it. Black and SexyTV.com.
Yeah. It's very provocative. Tell us more about that title, where it came from.
What makes it black and what makes it sexy?
Well, it all started with Dennis Dorch, who is our founder, and there's 4 of us, and he wrote and directed a film called A Good Day to Be Black and Sexy, which was his way of updating the terminology dark and lovely or black is beautiful. So it was just bringing that to a more, younger, contemporary vernacular. So black and sexy.
Okay, so let's talk about all this new programming that you've got going on. We see it on the wall, but walk us through it.
We have, starting to lose count now, at least 8 series.
My goodness.
Really?
We started with The Couple and The Number, which were the simplest for us to produce. And then we moved forward with a series called Roomy Lover Friends. We have a series called That Guy. We have a all-male talk show called Minute Man, where a woman gets the last word. So there's a female guest that comes in at the end. We have a show called The Underground, which is shot here in New York. What else do we have? We have a lot of new series coming up.
Wow.
We have a series called Yellow, which is a mockumentary about the pleasures and plights of the light-skinned black man.
So then why you start staring at me? When she started staring at you, like, the light-skinned started looking right at me.
You'll relate, right?
Okay.
It's our most controversial series. And
Why is it controversial?
because a lot of people, you either relate or you don't relate. And if you don't relate, you may be upset or angry at what we're depicting or feel like it's not accurate. And then people who relate say, oh, this is my life. Thank you for highlighting this. Thank you for bringing some levity to this conversation.
Well,
Wait,
why
what
are
do
you
you
all
do?
doing it? Is it to
Yeah.
start conversation?
And what are you depicting exactly?
We're depicting it's all centered around a character named Austin.
Okay.
And in real life, the actor's name is also Austin. And he's been a friend of mine for a long time. And he would always tell me these stories about what it was like for him to be light-skinned and dating and people having just certain preconceived notions about him.
Like what, for example?
Like expecting him to be not as aggressive or expecting him to be, not as cool and like different phases of, with colorism, it goes in and out. Your light is in, dark is out, light is out.
Okay.
So you do
and
a
it's
lot of
just
the
all these
stereotypes.
layers. Yeah, there's a lot of stereotypes. And then in dating, there's, it's just ripe for humor and it's ripe for real life situations.
And when can we expect that one?
So it's out. We did our first
Okay.
season and it was very successful, but yet very controversial. We never had a series like that where there were so many comments, people saying, please cancel this show, and they've never said that before.
Wow.
Or other people saying, please keep the show just polarizing.
But it's great to have that stronger reaction. That means
Yeah.
people are invested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Big
worry
time.
when they don't care.
That's true.
All right.
Well, people are also very invested in Roomies, Lovers, Friends.
Yes.
You have to tell us, where did this storyline come from? It's so interesting. These roommates live together and they become more than just roommates.
Well, like a lot of our series, they're always based in some kind of reality, some kind of truth. And with Roomy Lover Friends, specifically, was based on a situation I was in back in the day.
That's black and sexy.
It is. I was living with a guy, and next thing you know, one day, we both just took it across the line,
But
and
can
things got
men-
really complicated after that.
But can men and women really just be friends?
No. I mean, yes and no.
Can they be-
It depends on your definition of friendship and how much elasticity you give that definition.
So is it possible for a man and a woman to be roommates with privileges and not get emotionally attached?
Well, you'd have to watch the series.
Oh, okay, that's a
But,
good tease.
we just wrapped our 3rd season, and now we're doing the Roomy Lover Friends movie. And, this couple / non-couple went through a lot together. Living together, sleeping together, dating other people, trying to be together, not being together. it's complicated.
So how much of this is autobiographical? We know that this story is, but what the content has to speak to you on a personal level, right?
Yeah, all of it to a certain degree is. The couple's definitely pulled from real life experiences. The creator, Janine Daniels, was basing that off of guys that she lived with, like her first experience living with a guy and how she didn't know that they were going to argue over the dumbest things. And then as that show developed more and more, started basing it more on my relationship with the director in the series and how we would be at each other's throat just over something like the dishes, who didn't wash them, whose turn is it. But there's just a lot of humor in these intimate moments, and we like to highlight that.
All right, so what's next for you? I hear that there's some HBO talk going on.
Yes, we're in a development deal right now for our series, The Couple. An executive ran across it on YouTube and fell in love with all of the episodes and brought us in for a series of meetings, and now we have this development deal. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, if you ever need two castmates,
Just let us know.
Well, I was kind of wondering what the story was here because, I mean,
it's very black and very sexy. Yes, it is. It is.
Definitely. So you
But
just
no
let us know.
benefits.
Elaborate. No benefits?
No,
Never.
not at all. Both
Just
married.
friends.
Just friends.
Yes. All right. Got it.
All right, but for all
got
the
it.
black and sexy stuff, we can go to your website to check that out.
Yes, blackandsexy.tv is where you find everything, or if you just head to YouTube and type in Black and Sexy TV, you'll find us.
All right, thank you so much, and congratulations on all your
you.
success.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And you're watching Rise Entertainment 360.